Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital YouTube channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribers button and give this video a thumbs up. The author expresses his ideas about GH only. They're often spot on, reasonably funny, and appropriately biting. Every fan of General Hospital, even Soap Pub, has an opinion of their own. We watched the good, the terrible, and everything in between for 5 days, and now we present to you a helpful summary and lighthearted analysis of the GH week that was. Oh my goodness, was Monica Quartermain's Leslie Charleson a sight for sore eyes? If only this G-Doffel malpractice plotline hadn't wasted her dominating charisma. I was particularly thrilled to see Tracy, Jane Elliott, back to her best. Her antics with the precocious Leo, Easton Rocket Swida, and her terming of Lois, Rena Sulphur, and Olivia, Lisa Locicero, as the Pink Ladies, and the Bridge and Tunnel twins were hilarious. The highlights of the show, though, were her reunions with Monica and Ned Wallykurth. Asterisk boy, did Sam, Kelly Monaco, and Dante, Dominic Zamprogna, grow close or what? Furthermore, while Dante and Anna's, Finola Hughes, pasts were compared, did anyone else notice that the former might as well have been discussing Sonny, Maurice Bernard, as well? Even he would probably concede that he hasn't so much redeemed himself as he has largely ignored or reinterpreted the majority of his crimes. An excellent illustration would be Sonny's sponsorship of the hospital's yearly Christmas party for employees and patients. Even while characters like Stella, Bernie Watson, and Felicia, Christina Wagner, extol him, his good deeds are insufficient to make up for the devastation and death he leaves in his wake. Asterisk, this week's biggest head-scratcher is Nina, Cynthia Watrous, who accepts further blackmail when being honest would have been the easiest course of action. By now, you have to ask yourself if the woman isn't a covert masochist who enjoys every second of her suffering. It is unsettling to observe the writer's unwavering refusal to mend the beloved pair of Scott, Ken Schreiner, and Liesl, Kathleen Gaddy. And why? To force him into a triangle with Martin, Michael E. Knight, and Lucy Lynn Herring. In fact, for me to even entertain the possibility of becoming involved, the three would need to occupy a somewhat prominent position on the canvas. Asterisk, while I'm not sure why it was important to explain Dex's, Evan Hofer, really simple past, it didn't really change my opinion of the character. All I can see when Holly, Emma Soames, finally returns to town and reclaims her favorite ex-hubby is the inevitable unhappiness, even though I want to ship Diane, Carolyn Hennessy, and Robert, Tristan Rogers. It's all the fault of the GH adults. Violet Finn is her father's little girl on General Hospital, and that of her uncle, and that of her granddad, as well as her dad's girlfriend. And, well, the list is endless. Violet appears to believe that her criticism of the actions of the adults in Port Charles is not only acceptable but also essential as a result. What thought occurred to her? To find out, we put little Violet on the couch. For the first few years of her existence, Violet, Jofiel Love, lived with her mother Hayden, Rebecca Budig, and without a father figure. Hayden finally took off and left her when she finally met Finn, Michael Easton. Yes, Finn Dot and Chase, who is Josh Swickard. Violet was reassured that it wasn't her fault by Elizabeth, Rebecca Herbst, and Anna, Finola Hughes. She is the most ideal child that has ever existed. She might give the young and the restless, adorable Connor Newman, Judah Mackey, a serious competition. However, what if Violet is just acting as though she believes that? What if Violet secretly feels that her mother and father abandoned her for good reasons? As if she weren't a worthy enough girl. And Violet needs to be the world's greatest girl in order to convince Mommy to return. Furthermore, what does being a decent girl entail? It entails living up to her family's expectations of her. And how can she know what kind of person her family expects her to be? All you have to do is watch what makes them fuss and coo. When Violet pries into the affairs and romantic relationships of adults, do they find it endearing? Indeed they do. Violet should therefore continue doing that. Violet had persuaded Chase and Brooke Lynn, Amanda Seton, to be married as soon as possible. For the benefit of Violet, is the wedding truly important to her? Or is this really one more move in her quest to become a cute, endearing Violet? If she continues in this manner, someone will undoubtedly alert Hayden. She will then return. Violet can also come to an end. It's so tiring, all that cuteness. But really, if she doesn't fit the role, will anyone still love her? The Jameson Forsyth investigation will be discussed in secret when Dan Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, calls Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, to the morgue, according to a General Hospital GH spoiler update for Monday, December 18. If Don shows Anna the pictures he discovered, perhaps she will identify Mr. Brennan, Charles Mazur, as a participant in the mission gone awry. Dante will be persuaded to assist Anna despite her warnings about the risks of looking into this, and as a result, the two of them will work together to uncover a startling revelation. Will Anna and Dante come to terms with the fact that Pikeman is being governed by the WSB director? The pieces of the puzzle around Mr. Brennan's motivation to get rid of Anna and the money to support him might begin to fit together. In the meantime, Mr. Brennan will make it plain that he wants to get to know Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, better by flirting with her once more. It appears like Carly will find it uncomfortable. Therefore, she might need to be a little more firm while rejecting. In the GH episode airing on Monday, Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Monsey, will thereafter spend time with Blaze, Jacqueline Grace Lopez, and experience an intensified romantic spark. These two might arrange a very romantic evening since Blaze will invite Christina over to her house and offer to prepare a unique cuisine for her. Following their conversation, Gregory Chase, Gregory Harrison, and Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Gran, will discuss a pitch for someone and determine whether or not she will approve of the idea. That might have to do with Violet Finn, Jophiel Love, and all the preparations for the wedding, or it might have to do with Alex's daughters and the most recent advancements in surrogacy. Tracy Cordmain, Jane Elliott, might possibly be involved, and Gregory is afraid she won't approve of it. In any case, Gregory and Alexis will discuss their plan, so we'll see how quickly they can make it work. While Brooke Lynn and Harrison Chase assist in spreading holiday cheer, BLQ and Violet will settle on the next course of action. Molly Lansing Davis will want to start the process of appointing Christina as their new surrogate as soon as possible in Dr. Navarro's office. Molly will have support from TJ Ashford, but Dr. Navarro will provide some disheartening news. Molly and TJ may have to wait longer to attempt again if there is a problem that prevents them from having a quick surrogacy, assuming they are committed to using Christina. Trina Robinson will surprise Essen Prince by coming from across town. Essen has better pay attention because Trina is going to give her a serious warning regarding Spencer Cassadine. According to General Hospital previews, Trina will assert her authority and show Esme that she is a formidable opponent. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and don't miss any updates.